Welcome back to my channel. My name is Johanna, also known as Jonis La Bella, across all my social platforms. And of course, if you're here from TikTok, please leave a comment down below. I would love to hear from you. Obviously, by the title of today's video, you already know what I'm going to be talking about. So I'm going to be talking about my micro-influencer / content creation journey thus far. And I had talked about it on my TikTok. So obviously, if you're here from TikTok, please let me know if my cross promotion is working, because obviously I would love to know that. I try to promote myself across all my social media platforms. So if I'm on YouTube, I'm talking about TikTok. And if I'm on TikTok, I'm talking about YouTube and Instagram and yada yada. So if you're here because of that, let me know. I would love to know that. And number two, obviously today's video is going to be all about spilling the tea. That is why I decided to wear today's t-shirt, my little sister's t-shirt, but I decided to wear it for today's video because I figured it will fit today's content. Today's content is basically me going over my favorite social platform as a micro influencer / nano influencer, because I'm definitely not at 10K, anywhere near 10K. And my social platform that I prefer at the moment that I had spoke about on my TikTok is Social Cat. So obviously I'm not being sponsored by them. I'm simply not gatekeeping, and I don't want to gatekeep. I feel like a lot of us do need, some pointers here and there, and obviously, why gatekeep? That's such a mean girl thing. Now this is a long intro, so let's just go ahead and jump into the video. I don't know about you guys, but I am very brainstormy. I like to brainstorm a lot of ideas onto a piece of paper, and hence today's video, I have a bunch of notes for today's video. This is not my first time sitting down and actually doing this type of video. I have these type of style videos on my channel, so if you want to check those out, usually they primarily surround parenting and primarily surround baby-led weaning. So if you're interested in these type of informative videos, definitely check those out. You might be wondering, what is Social Cat? Or what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have here my little laptop, not so little, and I'm gonna basically go and talk to you guys simultaneously while putting it up on the screen. What is Social Cat? So if you go on there, if you were to Google Social Cat, so it says Social Cat helps brands and micro-influencers start conversations and organize their relationships in one platform, in one simple platform. So because it is basically like a little platform, it's almost like think about this as a club. And it says, continue below as a brand or creator and learn more. So as you can tell, I totally agree. I'm a huge organizational person, and as you know, I love to brainstorm and write everything down. I'm very visual. I really love this platform because it is very organizational, and it is a simple platform. Super easy, user-friendly. I absolutely love it. So if you scroll down, you can see all of their social handles. You can check those out and see if you are interested. I actually will recommend this to not only influencers, micro influencers, but also to small brands, because by the looks of it, if you go back up, you can see some of the pricing, and literally, honestly, on here, it's not that bad. And you see the plans that they have and the pricing: $49 a month, $99 a month, $179 a month. You can start your free trial. You have here a whole bunch of features: collaborations, dashboard, ability to report to creators, leave reviews for creators, see reviews from other brands, email notifications, content licensing, exposure boost, top brand badge, priority reporting, email support, priority customer support, and dedication session with an expert. And you could just kind of see, depending on what plans you choose, what options you do happen to get, which honestly is not bad. And I've seen where they've run ads before where I think that you can try it out for as less as $5. I'm not too sure. Definitely do your own research on that, because I am not a small brand, but I think this is awesome. You can also get an annual plan, and it's a little bit more pricier, but of course, depending on which plan you happen to want, then you can obviously get them or get the plan you want. Obviously, you're here because you're a creator, not necessarily a brand. And I wouldn't be able to tell you too much in regards to brand and give you my expertise per se, or my opinion on that, because again, I'm not a brand. I'm not a small business. I'm actually just a creator. So work with brands on gifted and paid collaborations. Personally, I haven't had any paid collaborations, so I do want to let you know that. Again, I spoke a little bit on my TikTok about the importance of not being in a little bit of a high horse. Okay, don't get on a high horse here. Wow! Because we all know, obviously, small brands, especially ones on Social Cat, I don't want you guys to be so mad at these small brands for gifting you products, because I think that's super unfair. You know, they're starting off also, and so are you. But on my TikTok, I had talked about how some people have audacity with a capital A. I feel like a lot of people tend to get a little bit on their high horse and think that, oh, I can just get paid collaborations. I don't want to work for free. Which, if you're gonna go into this type of stuff like that with that type of mindset, then I think you need to kind of
reel it back in, because it's probably not going to happen. It's not going to work for you.
They're FAQs. So obviously, do you support TikTok creators? What is the gifted collaboration? And do you support paid collaborations? Do you support affiliate collaboration? How much are you charging influencers? Social Cat is currently completely free for all creators. I've never had a paid collaboration, but it says here, we recently introduced a paid option on Social Cat where creators can express their interest in a paid collaboration with certain brands. Keep in mind, our brands are small and don't have big budgets, so please try to keep your pricing options within reach. 100% agree. Don't get on your social high horse and think because you're a small creator that you're gonna be able to land paid collaboration. Again, I think the paid collaboration just started coming to Social Cat, because I have noticed on my portal that everything looks revamped. So I believe it. And then, of course, do you support TikTok creators? We recently introduced an option for TikTok creators to set their profile on Social Cat and get matched with brands interested in TikTok content, because most of them that I've applied are for Instagram. So I know a lot of people, because of everything that happened with TikTok, don't really want to support Meta. And I slightly agree. Like, I'm in the middle. I really am in the middle, because as a content creator, I don't know how to feel about it. I mean, I know what I feel, but like, what can I do about it? You know what I'm saying? So what is a gifted collaboration? A gifted collaboration can be described as a situation where a brand reaches out to an influencer and creator to help promote its product in exchange for pre-product samples for the influencer to use. How to get approved as a creator on Social Cat. So it says this is a mini guide that will walk you through, and of course I'm going to pop it up on the screen. If you scroll down, it says our goal is to have an engaged and authentic community for micro-influencers focused on providing brand value. At the same time, we aim for creators to learn how to create content and drive value that will later land them significant collaboration opportunities. Of course, you can email them if you have more questions. So they say, we are looking at the following as of May 2023. As this overall account aesthetic, the number of followers, the number of following, the number of posts, content posted, engagement. At the time, actually, now that I'm reading that, the number of following, I had seen that you couldn't be following more than 1,000 people on your social platform. So if you had like 1,000 followers and you were following every single one of them that followed you, then they would kind of be like, I don't know. The reason behind that, I honest to God don't know. Like, I really don't know. If you guys happen to know, let me know. Like, is it a turn off? Like, what is it? Because so much of our community, I think for me, for example, I had to go through a cleanup on my TikTok, because on my TikTok, you know, I started growing it, and I've noticed that a lot of people will follow me and then unfollow me, and it was just not fun. And so I had to clean it up. All the people that was following me are obviously like sticking to the commitment of following me, especially when doing Latina follow trend. A lot of my supporters have come from there, which I am super grateful for. So that's why sometimes, in a sense, like, I don't like when people are like, oh, I don't want you to follow every single person that follows you. Does that make sense? Because if I match with somebody on a social platform, I want to follow them too. Like, I want to give them a follow, and I think it's very discouraging, and I think it's a little bit sad. I don't understand why. Now, I get it if it's like robot celebrities. I get that too. But again, like, our social platforms, maybe I can see celebrities. But if most of my following, regardless, I'm not following more than 1,000 people. But of course, it depends. Like, it just depends. Like, how your account is. I guess maybe, I'm probably answering my own question. Maybe they're like, are you following people like because it's your personal platform? Like, you know what I'm saying? That makes a lot of sense. Because if it's your personal Instagram or your personal TikTok, that will make sense. Because then you're like following whoever. And I guess they want a business page. It's like, if, let's say, for example, let me give you an example. You're a photographer. You're going to have a photography page, and then you're going to have your personal page separated. You'll never want to combine both. So I guess I answered my own question. But still, of course, engagement is super important. Content posted. And also at the time, I did see that you had to at least have 100 posts on your Instagram. Let me tell you something. Back in the day, when I was in high school and when Instagram started coming out. I graduated in 2014, by the way. I remember a lot of people will post one picture on their Instagram, for goodness sakes, and then delete it and then post another like a month later. Or they were very, very weird and they would post a bunch of pictures and then like only have like 3 or 4 pictures on their Instagram. And I still see that to this day. I don't know what's up with that. I really don't. But I guess they don't want to see that, which I totally understand. Again, if you're not going to put in the effort to look clean and polished and look like an actual UGC or a content creator, then why would they want to, in a sense, hire you and get you on board into their little club? Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, and even with the aesthetics, and we're talking about aesthetics, we take in mind is not just about how it looks, because I'm very also like an aesthetically pleasing person. Like, you ever seen someone's account and you see all of their feed, and you're like, wow, that looks like it comes together, and they almost all look like the same filter and like the same lighting and colors and theme, or it just fits just perfectly. Well, I've tried to do that personally with my Instagram account. I chose to do carousel posts. I tried to do grid posts before, and I like the way it looks. I've tried to also do like a collage board theme on my Instagram. It's just very hard for me personally to upkeep. It's a lot. So props to those that do have that type of aesthetic. But again, it's not only just that, but also high quality. So obviously they don't want someone to be posting a video that it's like blurry, lagging, you know, type of content. Think about the bigger picture. Like, if you go onto your account and you see, hey, like I don't have good high quality posts or videos, then perhaps that's why you got denied. And I wouldn't be able to tell you why you would get denied, because again, I didn't get denied. I honestly, when I first applied, I was like, I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to get accepted, because I think at the time I don't even have 1,000 followers on my Instagram. So I do have it on my TikTok. So I guess they went by my TikTok. I've heard different conflicting stories. If you scroll down, it says the minimum followers is to be accepted onto Social Cat is 3,000. I don't have 3,000 followers, okay? I don't even have 3,000 followers on my TikTok, which is my highest following. So it gives you hope. And that's what I saw. I said, well, I don't have 3,000 followers. And I was like, I don't even have enough. Like, at the time I only had like 600 on my Instagram. And I was like, I don't know. But I told myself, I will never know until I apply. Like, worst thing that can happen is I get denied. So I was like, you know what, Johanna, submit the application. I don't even care. So, and then it says, from our perspective, this number shows that you're committed to creating content and working with small brands. In some cases, we make exceptions to this rule. Exceptions: high number of posts combined with the above the average content, high and authentic engagement from real followers mixed with good post captions and hashtags, above the average content mixed with authentic engagement, and up to 5 brand collaborations already in place. At the time when I applied, I think I only had like one collaboration in place. I will say the engagement, like, it's so weird on Instagram. Honestly, it's so weird. But on TikTok, I was getting really good engagement. And then I do have a bunch of posts, and I do have really good captions. I invested a long time ago. I invested in hashtags and captions. I like literally learned all about that. So I did have that. So I don't know if that helps. Of course, I'm not going to go into every single thing. I'm going to pop it up on the screen and slowly, you know, let you like see it. You can also do your own research. Back in the day, there used to be where people used to use like buy your followers, engagement bots. So it says accounts suspicious of engagement bots, loops, or any other type of content or software that artificially inflates your metrics, accounts with spammy engagement, predominantly emojis or short and engaging sentences. They are looking for authenticity. Okay, what is the difference between nano influencers, micro influencers, macro influencers, the influencer definitions? So I would consider myself a nano influencer, 0 followers to 10,000 followers. And then a micro influencer is anywhere from 10,000 followers to 100,000 followers. And then a macro would be anyone over 100,000 followers. Macros are like celebrities that have millions, billions of following, blah, 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 or like high up there influencers. Nano influencers like myself, I definitely don't have 10K. I don't even have 3,000 followers. So that is the difference between different type of influencers per se. Well, I'm gonna try to log into my account. I'm gonna have to, like, obviously because of everything, I'm not gonna show you everything because I don't know, I want to keep the brand stuff, unique to them. Like, I don't know, I just don't want to, like, I don't want to do something wrong. Don't think that I'm gatekeeping. I promise you I'm not
I got nervous.
I promise you I'm not gatekeeping. Okay, I'm not trying to gatekeep. It's just that I want to protect these brands and obviously my personal information. So I'm going to show you a couple things. So if you log onto your portal, which I have mine, as a creator here, you have your, at the top, in the left hand corner, you have your picture, and then you have your name and obviously your email. If you click on there, you can view your profile. So what I like is how they revamp this platform, which props to you, Social Cat. I really like it. It has your account settings, which is personal information like your email, your address, how you will like your notifications. So if you want to get emails, which I personally selected yes, because it's a lot, actually. Once you get the ball rolling on Social Cat, you get like a lot of opportunities every single day. Like, there's not a day there's not an opportunity in my inbox. So just to let you know, you definitely want to keep an eye on it. Treat this as a job, especially if you're trying to do this full time, or if you're trying to do this as a side hustle, or if you just genuinely enjoy doing it, because I genuinely enjoy doing it. So then to your right is going to be your match profile, which they just added this. It says, tell us about yourself. The more interesting and relevant information you provide, the higher chances of being approved by the brands. And then you highlight your passions, your creator account, which has your keywords. So I'm not going to show you exactly what I put on mine, because work hard and intentional. Be intentional about what you put onto your social platforms and what you do for these type of creative platforms, because I don't want nobody to copy and paste. I don't want nobody to be unauthentic, because it's going to nip you in the butt in the long run. So I'm only helping you guys out, but I'm going to give you a gist of what you can say. Just basically tell them about yourself. Like, who are you? What type of content do you do? What do you enjoy as a content creator? For example, me, I put, hi, I'm Johanna. I'm a blank content creator who enjoys blank, and I put like 1 or 2 options, and then I said I love blank, especially when it comes to blank. So that's just the gist of what I put. And obviously you can kind of put a little bit of you into it. Like, don't just copy and paste, because I'm telling you, they will know. They will know. And because now that I'm getting emails from other collaborators and from brands, I can tell when it's a robot writing it, and I can tell when someone genuinely is into the conversation or not, which is a huge red flag. Now, if you go down to highlight your passions, share more about your unique interests, hobbies, and experiences. The more detailed and captivating your story is, the greater your chances of resonating with brands. They're always on the lookout for creators who can authentically align with their values and audiences. Your uniqueness could be the key to unlocking exciting partnerships. And I completely agree. Again, they don't want to be just talking to a regular Dante person. Like, they don't want to just hear the same story over and over. What makes you unique? Who are you, and why are you doing this? So I put on there, I am someone who enjoys blank, and I love sharing blank. I am blank. Add a little bit of like just you, like learn to be you. And I know this takes time. I know it takes time, because God knows when I first made my first video, I was so quiet, and I was just like, you could barely hear me in my video, which happened to be about my pregnancy announcement. So just FYI, if you want to see that cringing video, head over to my Instagram, and I promise you, you would understand what I'm saying. This is where you would probably just do more about like your hobbies and like your unique interests, versus when you tell them about yourself from a business perspective, to see what they got to look forward to if they collaborate with you. And then the keywords, this is not really any of my doing. This is just like, you could just type it and it pops up. So I put beauty, makeup, home, lifestyle, parents, affordable, blah, blah, blah. You pick whatever aligns with you. This, obviously, you're not going to copy and paste, because they have that already as selected options. So it's not like it requires you to know keywords, because they already have it on there. Then you go to your right again, you have your social platforms. So here is where you will link your Instagram account, your TikTok account. And then if you go to the right, it says your reviews. So far, 1 brand already has reviewed me, which is amazing. And they wrote really nice things. It says, Johanna is an amazing content creator. She did an amazing job. Okay, so if you go back over to your left hand tabs, it says opportunities, and that's where you will have your opportunities. Like I said, I last checked this yesterday, and I already have a lot. They have new tabs. So it used to be where they just had the rating, like what other people rated the brand and how many followers they had on their social platforms, For example, it is Instagram for now. I don't see TikToks on here, like the TikTok logo yet, but it has industry. So now it tells you specifically what type of industry it is. And then it has the rating. If it has any ratings, you obviously want to know whether someone else has rated them or not. If they obviously don't have any views or any reviews, then you know that's up to you if you want to work with the brand. And then sometimes if you want to see the ratings of other people, then you can, and that can help make the decision whether or not you want to join the collaboration. Then it also now has a tab where it says collaborations, like how many people have actually collaborated with this brand. And then it has the following. It only has their Instagram handle, so you can click on that and it takes you to their Instagram. You also can do a quick view. So when you do a quick view, you can see really quickly a little bit of like their profile. So for example, you can obviously read about the product offer. You can read a little bit about what their mission statement is for the brand. And then on the actions tab, you'll see you can either like the brand, not like the brand. So if you remove not the right fit, it will simply go away. It will get deleted. If you like the brand, it's going to immediately pop up where you have to apply to the campaign. So it is for gifted collaboration. And then collaboration, you can select which one you ideally would like, what option you would like to collaborate, like whether it be your Instagram, your TikTok, or any other accounts. However, I will say again, I will express that most of these are for Instagram. And then you write a private message. So this will be your pitch. Please never submit anything without a pitch. I'm going to tell you that right now. I would love to get into what you should write for your pitch, but however, I don't want people copy and pasting. And if you guys want me to do a video about how you should pitch yourself, I definitely will, because it's a lot that goes into it. And then once you do pitch yourself, you put like brand, and it sends them like a message saying, hey, look, this person wants to collaborate with you. Once I am hoping, fingers crossed, I get into the paid collaboration, then I'm more than welcome to talk to you guys about that, because I'm a nervous Nelly, and honestly, no one talks about how to get a paid collaboration, especially as a micro influencer. I think we're all kind of a little bit on the struggle bus, because we've done our gifted collaboration, so now we want to try to like toes in the water, put our little toes in the water into getting paid collaborations. So yeah, once I do happen to get that, then I will definitely talk to you guys about it, but as of now, I haven't. So and of course, it's up to you on who you pick. Can I be honest? Honestly, regardless of anything, whether I get emails, collaborations, or on these platforms, I always look for a profile picture, and obviously for them to be descriptive as well as what the collaboration entails. Because let me tell you, some people are very sketchy. The good thing is that you have the platform. So the platform itself can prevent scam. Instead of like if you have your email and you just get information about different collaborations through your email, it can be very hard to spot scams. Not so hard, but hard for people that are just beginning. So if you want me to make a video about that, let me know. And I can try to get into that as well. Now, they do have a new thing called proposals. So I'm going to click on it and we're going to learn about it together, because I don't know. How does the proposal feature work? Proposals are part of prospecting feature on SocialCat. Based on your niche, profile, and settings, your creator profile gets exposure in front of numerous brands on the platform. And if they're interested in working with you, they will send you a collaboration request, which we call a proposal, available in the tab with the same name. Brands can send you 3 types of proposals: paid, affiliate, or gifted. Once a proposal is sent, you can check it out and decide whether to accept it or not. Once you accept the proposal, it's a match and will be listed under your collaborations tab. I do want to let you guys know you have to keep up with this stuff, because some platforms will even kick you off if you're not active on their platform. So keep up with this stuff, because again, every single day I get on here, I have at least like 5 to 10 new opportunities. Let me say that. It's new opportunities. I can have 5 to 10 new opportunities and every day. So obviously if there's 100 landing in your inbox and you're not doing anything, they might even kick you out. So please be wary of this. This is why I said that when you are trying to be a creator, if you really want to take this serious, you have to take it as a job. You really do. And you have to be able to put in the work. I sound like the freaking Kardashians.
Best advice for women in business. Up and work. It seems like nobody wants to work these days.
That's so true.
You have to be able to put in the work, or else you're never going to land anything. So there's no limit to the proposals, it says. So yeah, I'm going to obviously study this more and then let you guys know if, of course, I land any. And then there's a tab down. So if you go down below the proposals, it's going to be collaborations. So you have in progress collaborations, which I have one pending right now at the moment, because I need to do it and post about it. It's in progress means that they haven't, if they are shipping you the product, and then pending content is once you get the product, which so it should be on my pending. But anyways, and then there's the content published. On the content published tab, it's really honestly the brands that you had already posted for. So I have 2 already on there that I've completed, and only 1 has reviewed me. So if you go down under collaborations, there's inbox. So here's your inbox. This is the people that actually want to talk to you and actually work with you. It's totally different than opportunities. Don't think that opportunities mean that you already are going to be accepted. The brand actually has to reach out back to you. So I've sent so many pitches to so many brands, and so many of them haven't responded to me, and then a few have. So far on Social Cat, I have been able to land 3 so far in the last 2 months, which is not bad, honestly. So again, to reiterate, the opportunities is just the opportunity that's out there. You actually apply. So think of it as a job. You apply to the job and you just kind of sit and wait to see if they get back to you. And once they get back to you, it will be in your inbox. And that means that it's a match. So I have 3 here under my inbox, obviously, and you have a record of the conversations you guys had. So everything from start to finish, basically the start of your pitch, and then them responding to you and you talking to them, and then the videos that you had posted for them. And then below inbox is going to be content library. So here are all your videos across all brands. So all the videos you've done for all the brands. So I have 3 videos here. I'm not too sure if like creators or if brands actually get to see this type of stuff. If other brands get to see this, I think so. I think that's what I heard. I forgot to mention, but if you click your profile up top near your picture and your name, it says your profile, you edit campaigns, and your edit templates. You can always type up a template, like a pitch template, and save it there, so you could just copy and paste it onto the next. However, try to be as unique as possible when you are pitching to brands. Again, I can make a separate video in regards to how you should pitch to brands, so just let me know. So I think this is it for my little Social Cat experience. So yeah, that is all in regards to Social Cat. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. If you have any further questions, let me know. This video was requested by this person on my TikTok because they really wanted to know how to navigate Social Cats once, you know, and how to navigate these things. I have joined other social platforms like Skeeper and Stack Influence. So Social Cat honestly is my favorite so far. It really has. It's been so promising. Extremely thankful for Social Cat, and that is why I wanted to give them a big shout out in today's video. I don't like gatekeeping. Again, we're all micro influencers. I genuinely want to help people, and I feel like that's what my channel is about. So if you want to check out my other videos, you can. It's me just giving like my advice, and even with motherhood, like I always talk about anything and everything. So that is what my channel is about. And since you're here already, don't forget to give me a like, comment down below, subscribe please, hit the notification bell if you want to be notified when I upload my next video. But as of now, don't forget to also follow me on my other social platforms. And of course, thank you so much for all your support, and I hope to see you guys next time. Bye.
You know just what you do to me. Play my emotions like a pair of puppet strings. Did it ever occur to you my heart's more than a toy? Please go easy on me, babe. Send message after message.